everyone!
Let's go to Baja!
In the first episode of our Baja adventures, we cross the border into Mexicali and start making our way down the Baja Peninsula. We meet some new friends and attempt to help them get unstuck, which goes just about as well as you'd expect from us newbies. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper adventure without something breaking in our trailer. All that and more in the first episode of our journey in Baja. Hey everyone, we are Dana and Mike, and in 2022, we both left our jobs to travel the world. We moved our entire lives from 2,500 square feet down to about 120 square feet. Now, we live life on the road with our 3 dogs searching for adventure. Join us every Sunday for new videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome back to the channel and to a new episode of Let's Just Go Travel. If you've been following along, you might know that we were actually supposed to be in Arizona for this episode. And while we did go there, we didn't actually spend as much time there as we originally planned. We mostly just relaxed at our campsite and did a couple small hikes. We visited Saguaro National Park, where we had a ton of fun pretending to be cactus. It was also Mike's birthday while we were in Arizona, and we celebrated by making his favorite dinner of steak and lobster. We were itching to get going, so we packed up earlier than expected and started making our way south. We gave the truck and trailer a thorough cleaning and hit the road and drove over to Calexico in California, where we are now.
And yeah, today is a really big day. We are about to cross the border into Baja Mexico.
And if you can't tell, I'm extremely nervous.
Yeah. So right now we are here in Calexico, here in California. This is the closest border town to Mexicali, which is the first town we're going to be going into in Baja. This is a really great starting point because we're at this Walmart. We've got all our supplies, and then we're about to go across the border, which is only 10 minutes away. We're going to try to go through as much detail as possible of what going into Baja is like with an RV. Baja's really popular for van life and stuff like that, but we haven't found a whole lot of information for RVs specifically. Our rig is not huge, but it's still a travel trailer and it still takes up a fair amount of space compared to a van. So it's gonna be really interesting taking it down to Mexico. There's this whole border process you have to go through. They're gonna inspect our trailer and all this stuff, so we're just kind of nervous for that. Not that we're doing anything wrong, but it's just always kind of strange when that happens. And we're really excited. We're gonna spend 2.5 months there, a long time. And yeah, it's just gonna be awesome. It's gonna be such a different type of adventure for us going into a foreign country now where things work a little bit differently. It's gonna be really interesting. But join us for the ride and we'll show you guys everything it has to offer, and hopefully we'll find some cool tips to share along the way for other RVers that are going down there. So yeah, for now, we're just kind of getting ready and let's go. Alright guys, check out this other rig that we're parked beside. So it's a big motor home that's towing what looks like a rock climbing wall. Something like that.
Why would you need a rock climbing wall?
I understand bringing your toys with you camping, but this is on a whole nother level. You gonna set that up everywhere you go?
Like what we were saying before, with the whole not being able to find too much information about RVs specifically. We know that Baja is 100% RV friendly. Huge big rigs go down there every single year and they have no problems. But there's always this fear that's kind of wrapped around Baja and how the streets are so tiny, you gotta be prepared and know where you're going. But yeah, some of the places on iOverlander, so if we want a free camp, some of the places on iOverlander don't always say that they're big rig friendly. So the first free camping spot that we're gonna try today, it doesn't necessarily say it's big rig friendly, but a couple reviews have said that they've taken their travel trailer. So cross our fingers. I'm feeling a little bit more adventurous, or at least I was yesterday. Today the nerves are coming back, but yesterday I was yeah, let's go for the free camping, because our first stop is San Felipe. So cross our fingers. We got a nice spot. Anything else you want to add there, Mike?
Yeah, you hear a lot of stuff about Mexico and how it might be unsafe and people get robbed and stuff like that, but in general, everyone says it's very safe. You just got to use common sense and all this stuff. So once we get across the border, the first thing we have to do is actually get something what's called an FMM, and it's basically their tourist card. So this is something that you have to get as soon as you cross the border. A lot of people tend to miss it when they cross the border, so we're really keeping an eye out. As soon as we cross the border, there's going to be a big building on our right, and we have to find parking and go inside and pay for this FMM card. You have to pay in cash and all stuff. So
parking is the one big concern for me, and then also just not being able to find this building because so many people, not necessarily at the border that we are crossing at, but a bunch of the borders, people have just driven right by it. Like, it's not obvious. We can just at least ask and they'll just point us in the right direction.
So we're headed, the border crossing we're going to is Calexico East. So Calexico has two border crossings. There's west, which is the main one downtown, and east, which is a lot smaller one out near the farmlands.
I think it's newer.
It's newer. So that's the one we're gonna go to because hopefully it'll be a little less busy and we can kind of get our bearings a little easier there. But anyway, we're about to get to the border now, and let's get ready for this inspection and stuff. I don't think we can film any of it, so we're just gonna tell you guys about it after we get across, but let's do this.
We made it! That was actually so much easier.
So like so I'll just kind of explain what happened. So we pulled up to the border booth and
in the right lane. Yeah, you always stick to the right.
So if you're crossing Calexico East, which is what we did, stay in the very right lane. They'll kind of take you off to this inspection area, and they had me open up the trailer and the bed of the truck. They just kind of opened some drawers, some cabinets, and stuff like that. And so the inspection was like, they barely looked at anything. That was fine. Afterwards, we stayed where we were parked, where we had the inspection. Yeah, there's like this covered area, and then there's an office there that you have to go to, and then that's where you get the FMM. So you have to go in there, go up to a counter, you fill up some paperwork. The guy is very, very helpful, and he helped us do it. And that's it. And after that, we're back on our way. We're on the road now. We're officially in Baja Mexico. That was so much smoother than we thought it was going to be, and we're just super psyched now. We're here. We are gonna go and supply up because we weren't allowed to bring any fruits or vegetables or meat or dairy products or anything like that into Mexico, so we have to supply all that stuff up here. Luckily, there's a Walmart here in Mexicali, which will be really helpful and familiar for us. But actually, I'm super excited to eventually, see some of these like little farm markets, little side of the road stands, stuff like that. All the things that you kind of picture when you picture Mexico, right? So. All supplied up now. Got full food, full gas, full water, full everything. Full puppies. So I think the plan now is to go head down to San Felipe and find a campsite for either tonight or for the week. We're not really sure yet, right?
Probably at least a week. Maybe
Right.
We'll see how we feel. Just not sure how we feel yet about leaving the trailer at like free camp spots yet. All right, so I think we've kind of made it out of the city. We are now on the number 5 highway, headed towards San Felipe. And it's about an hour and 40 minutes to get to this hopefully beautiful beach spot. Definitely do not want to get stuck on day 1.
So a couple things that we bought for this trip to make us safe and stuff like that. We already have like an air compressor and a tire patch kit and stuff like that, but we also got a tire deflator. So if we need to air down while we're going over sand, and we also got some recovery boards in case we need to get ourselves unstuck.
Okay, we are about to hit our first military checkpoint, and hopefully this goes well.
Alright, so that was nothing. He just had me open up the bed of the truck and he just poked around. He asked me what the paddleboard was. It is kind of nerve-wracking. You roll up to this checkpoint and they all have like giant automatic weapons and stuff like that. And but really they're there for
our protection.
Yeah, to protect us.
But anyways, we are safe and we're gonna continue on. We are probably like 15 minutes from our potential camp spot, excuse me. Alright, so we have just pulled off the highway and this is the road that we are supposed to be taking. Looks like it's supposed to be pretty compacted until we get to the beach. Yeah.
Let's do this.
I hope there's turnaround.
The reviews on iOverlander seem fine.
Starlink is up, stabilizers are down, flip-flops are on, and there's sand in the trailer already. Welcome to our backyard.
Holy cow. I can't believe this. We are beachfront with the trailer, white sand. Oh. Alright you guys, we're here, all set up. I can't believe we're free camping here, right by the ocean. That's crazy. Yeah, first campsite in Baja. I'd say that's a awesome success. Let's relax now, because that was quite the journey to get here.
We decided to take a nice walk along the beach with our puppies, but not even 10 minutes into that, we randomly had some people come up to us and ask if we could help them as their van had become stuck in the sand. Crazy turn of events. We have found some friends and we are gonna help them get unstuck. They went down the wrong road, so hopefully our recovery boards are helpful for them. And yeah, let's see how this goes.
You only get the rights to post it if we get out.
If you get out, yeah. You guys are in deep, actually. I feel like if you could get back and then up onto this, that'd be the best, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Stop, Mike, stop! I think he's stuck. It's loose. Oh my god. I said not on day one, Mike. Not on day one. Oh. So that was a hilarious fail, and now we were stuck even worse than they were. Luckily, another kind passerby rolled up and helped free both of us. What an eventful start to our journey.
Wow, guys, check out the sunsets that we get here. This is unbelievable.
So we have made quite a few friends today.
Yeah, it's been an interesting day for sure.
I was telling Mike earlier that this is kind of like the dream. Obviously, it's the dream lifestyle, right? But like out here, it's completely different. Like
Yeah.
everybody's here to make friends. Like that's
Yeah.
kind of just all it's about.
Yeah, it's just like, just kind of when you're out in this sort of like so far away from everyone's home, obviously, and foreign country, and there's like risk involved, whether it's real or not. We're all just kind of in this together. It's really, really relatable. So it's really easy to just have stuff to talk about with other people when you see them.
Yeah.
It's been great.
We are here at our first camp spot, and we've just been enjoying the beautiful sun, the beautiful mountains in the background. And after breakfast here, I noticed actually while I was lying here outside that our underbelly of the trailer looked a little droopy. So I told Mike about it, and he said he's been like ripping it up because we have an underbelly cover, and it seems as though the water tank has dropped, which is not a good thing at all. So we're fixing that now.
All right, so I'm just here underneath the trailer, got the underbelly off, and you can see This support bar is totally not in at all anymore. This support bar is supposed to be like here, screwed into this pole here, and the screw has just completely fallen off. So this bar is not doing anything anymore. The problem is I don't think I can really do anything until we use up all this water.
Are you serious?
Well, it's way too heavy for me to hold up and try to drill in. But I don't know, I'll see.
God, these beetles are disgusting.
Okay, so I'm just gonna try to re-screw it back in with these self-tapping screws. That's what they had holding these before, so I just got some new ones, and God, I hope this works. Prepare for loud. Let's move it slightly to the right over here. There you go. Fucking these things are built like shit, huh?
I'm gonna be honest with you. They kind of are. Yeah. A lot of the times, people have issues like this, and it's interesting. You get the trailer, and you slowly rebuild it.
Totally.
In a way.
And like you're forced to learn. Like I didn't know how to do any of this shit before I got this trailer, and then like you're forced to learn how to
out here in the
fix
dirt.
shit. Yeah. What else are you gonna do, right?
Not have it.
Thank you again, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. If you need anything, just come on by.
Yeah. Like same. Yes.
Alrighty. With the help of one of the other campers here, I was able to screw this back in. Yeah, it was really nice of him. I wouldn't have been able to do this without another person. Yeah, hopefully it stays. Yeah, I was honestly expecting something like this to happen at some point. So it's funny that it happened here in Baja, in the middle of nowhere. But at least we got it. Nice to have other campers near you to help you out when stuff gets tough. Whew, okay, I'm all cleaned up now. Wasn't really expecting to have to do that this morning. But yeah, got all back there. And I don't know, honestly a little disappointing. Like that kind of stuff should really be engineered a lot better. It really shouldn't be put in with self-tapping screws, which is what they use, but they really should be using nuts and bolts. So maybe somewhere down the line I'll replace all of them with that, but it's a pain to work under there. I'm sure you can imagine you're in all sorts of weird, like, you know, positions with your body to try to get at the right spots.
Here, and that's all right. We're gonna hike anyways. Let's do this.
We're hiking back.
I was gonna say I'm not even gonna attempt to pronounce the name of this mountain, so I'll get Mike to write it down here. But on all trails, there is not a lot of reviews. I've noticed that for a lot of trails out here in Mexico, and it's basically just like there's not even any pictures. I've also tried to do a little bit of research about this mountain. There's only like one website from Mexico that says like, oh, this is a hidden gem, and like, yeah, definitely go do it.
No, you fall from this, terrible things are gonna happen. Yeah, you have to be really careful. A lot of these rocks are loose and kind of hard to tell which ones are loose and which ones aren't. So just be really careful. It's a bit of a thing with the dogs too.
Going up isn't like so bad. You just have to really be paying attention because we're literally climbing on the ridge line of this mountain, and there's just like loose rocks everywhere. But holy heck, the views are already so nice. So I'm all the way to there. We made it! We
We are at the top. Holy cow. This was crazy. I'm so tired. Like an abandoned building up here. There's like cell towers and stuff all up here, so a lot of infrastructure, but look at this, like an abandoned little building. Kenzie, come out of there. Oh my God, babe. We did it. We earned these Cliff Bars today. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna go get a whole bunch of tacos after this, holy cow. But like, look at out into the ocean. There's San Felipe in the distance. We climbed a lot. That was nuts.
Make your own.
They give you like a whole chicken and a bunch of tortillas and you just take it and you can make your own tacos and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it a go. That's cool. Oh yeah.
I was just saying, we got like this whole giant bottle of pop. An entire chicken apparently.
And 10 tortillas.
10 tortillas, some salsa, and some macaroni.
Yeah, for 250 pesos. So for us, that's about like $17 Canadian. Look at all this food. Alrighty, time to eat. I'm so excited to see what this looks like. So what do we got?
These tortillas, nice and warm.
It smells so good.
Salsa.
Yes, it's macaroni. Wow. Okay, let's eat. Go.
I added potato, beans, and the salsa and the chicken. I don't know, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We spent the next few days just lazing around on the beach. We went for walks along the sandbar to treasure hunt for shells and sand dollars. We also opened up our newly purchased paddleboard and tried that out for the first time, which was actually super fun. If you've never tried a stand-up paddleboard before, you have to give it a go. No, Bentley? Are we out on the water? We visited San Felipe several more times to walk along the waterfront, do some window shopping, and try out even more tacos. There's just so many different ones to try. We also visited Valley of the Giants, which is home to what is apparently the biggest cactus in the entire world. Back at the campsite, it was really starting to fill up with other campers, and we made a bunch of new friends. We helped several more people get unstuck from the sand since we're pro at that now. And we had some group bonfires where we got to know all the different people that had shown up. It was really interesting to hear everyone's stories, where they were from and where they were going. It was definitely a change of pace for us, as we usually keep to ourselves, but we had a great time.
All right, you guys, good morning. We're here at this amazing beach still. We got our new friends, Sasha, Stefano. We met them here on this beach a few days ago and we helped tow them out of the sand. It was awesome. But we made new friends and that's great. But today we're gonna bust out a workout this morning with them and we haven't really moved around in a while. So let's do this. Oh, by the way, that's their bus over there. You guys should check them out on Instagram. I'll link on the screen right now. But yeah, they're really cool. Give them a follow. Let's do this. All right, guys. So it's our last day here on this beautiful beach. We've met some amazing new friends. There's a couple of them in the back there. That's Carla and Joe. And I'm hanging out here with Jay and Mel. And actually, funny story. not only have I seen their YouTube channel before we came here, like when we were deciding our battery setup, I saw their video on their Renogy batteries, and that was actually like a key moment for me picking my brand. But another funny thing is that they actually live like an hour and a half away from us back at home. And we're here like thousands of miles away from home, and we just happen to run into somebody else that lives super close. Like, I just think that's awesome.
For us, it was like the first beach we got to. We're like, BC, BC. It was really cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, you guys got to check out their channel. They're called Home Rome, and they're gonna be down here in Baja as well. And hopefully we can all meet up again, because that would be super cool.
Yeah,
like, I've just had
definitely.
such a great time hanging with you guys,
For
and
sure.
it's been awesome.
Yeah, we'll see you down the road, right?
Alrighty,
Let's go!
we are going. Puppies, you ready for the next adventure in Baja?
Well, all right, everybody. We are leaving this beautiful spot, and we said goodbye to all of our new friends. And now we are headed up this sandy road. Hopefully we do not get stuck out of here. After we left our beautiful beach campsite, we first had to dump our tanks and refill our water. Luckily, there was a free-to-use dump station less than 5 minutes away, which was super helpful. We went into town and filled our water tank at a purified water vendor. This was a bit tricky to get our trailer into position to have it filled, and in hindsight, it would have been easier to just use our potable water containers and fill it ourselves from time to time. Afterwards, we made the 3-hour journey to the west side of Baja to our next destination of Ensenada.
Alright, you guys, so welcome to Ensenada. We've just rolled into town here. This town is way bigger and way busier than San Felipe, our first impressions. And yeah, hopefully we can navigate through all this, because it's really crowded in this week. But hopefully we're getting close to our campsite, and we'll be able to show it to you guys soon. And hopefully it works out okay. Woo! We are fully set up. That took a few tries for sure.
This gives me Newfoundland and Ireland vibes.
Yeah, kind
I
of,
really
eh?
like all the cliffs and whatnot.
Yeah.
I dig this.
Alright, you guys, so I think we're gonna call it for this episode here. That was a heck of a first 2 weeks here in Baja. We definitely have gone through a lot and met a lot of people and done a lot of things. Like, it's been pretty crazy. So, but hopefully slow down a little bit here for the next week or so. But yeah, guys, we will catch you guys on the next episode. My name is Mike.
I'm Nina.
Or let's just go travel, and see you next time in Baja.
Woot woot.